You know, Tanner, it's funny that you would be the one to start this off. How funny, how pissed would we all be if you didn't show up? Of course I'm going to show up. What are you talking about? And hopefully, my audio is coming through and you guys can hear me, because if you couldn't hear me, that would really suck, right? So thank you all for joining me. Welcome to my channel, my Twitter, my Facebook, my YouTube, my Rumble, Twitch even. And, you know, I'm excited to be here. I am excited to start this new venture. And of course, as many of you know, and probably why most of you are here, is because Classic Firearms dropped their last video with me included. And we can talk a little bit about that. And with that, I will say that that was probably one of the hardest videos I've had to make. If you watched me at all, I think you could probably tell that. And Ben being a part of it obviously is a huge deal. And yes, for those of you that are wondering, Ben is still with Classic Firearms, and he and I still contact regularly. And even the guys, you know, everybody behind the, put it this way, everybody at Classic are, I just want to say, I'm gonna miss them. Obviously, in the video, it's no secret, you know, I've moved up to New Hampshire, and I am in the live free or die state. I figured if I was going to move up north, I'm going to move to the state that has a slogan like live free or die. You know what I'm saying? Ironically, I found the humor when I was registering my 4Runner and had to pay like $300 in taxes in the live free or die state. But, you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, happy you guys are all here, and stay tuned. That's all I've got to say. The title of this live stream is What's to Come, and if I'm being honest with you, quite a bit. So if you're not already following me on YouTube, highly recommend that you would do that. Also on Rumble. If you are following me on Instagram, which I also hope you are, then you probably see that I've made a couple of updates recently, like, well, my partnership with Gun Owners of America, which I am thrilled to be working with those guys. Why, you ask? Because quite frankly, as I've mentioned in so many other previous videos with Classic, God bless Gun Owners of America. These guys are actually in the swamp. They're everywhere that you probably don't want to be, fighting for our Second Amendment rights with a no compromise mindset that I absolutely embody, I think, quite frankly. And so, yeah, putting my money where my mouth is, I have the Second Amendment to blame for my entire way of life, my everything. And so I'm going to fight for it. And that's why I'm proud to partner with Gun Owners of America, who, by the way, is launching their very first annual event in August, which, if you'd like to come and say hi, and you're going to visit Knoxville, Tennessee, mid-August, come say hi. I will be all over that show floor. Like all over that show floor in Knoxville, Tennessee, August 17th through 18th. It's open to the public, free for GOA members. If you're not a GOA member, you're wrong. So go sign up. All right. But with all that, what's to come? Yes, my own YouTube channel. I will be dropping something, what I think is going to be very, very cool here very, very soon, right where you're watching. So stick around. Like I said, if you're not already following me on Rumble and YouTube, you should probably do that. You know, thanks, I guess. And of course, like everybody else, I'm going to start a Patreon. But I'm going to include some pretty cool things, and I'll give you a sneak peek as to what that might be. If you're patriotic, you're going to love it, because certain tiers might include some things like, I don't know, something like a pocket constitution, which you guys should all have one of these. And also the Declaration of Independence is in here as well. So little things like that, okay? Swag, you'll notice maybe I have my own logo coming out with merch, things like that. So excited to be announcing that as well. All soft launches right now because, well, you probably can't even find it because I haven't even published a page yet. So again, all of it will be coming soon. All right. What else? As you guys know, I also enjoy podcasting. And so will I start my own podcast as well? Yes. Yes, I will with time. I'm going to be focusing primarily on goals, the Gun Owners Advocacy and Leadership Summit, which is GOA's annual event coming up in August. I'm going to be putting a lot of my efforts there, promoting goals and GOA, of course. And I'm working on a project there right now, which I'm really excited that we'll be launching at Goals as well, especially for those of us that have families. Just going to go ahead and throw that little tidbit out there, okay? So get signed up. If you haven't already, RSVP for Goals. If you own a business and you'd like to maybe have a booth at Goals, DM me. But yeah, and so podcasting is definitely in the future. My own channel here where you're probably going to see some familiar faces. And I think you might like that quite a bit. And with that, what else? Like I said, make sure you're following and staying tuned and enjoying all that. By the way, you're probably wondering, Clint, what are you drinking tonight? And I want to be completely transparent with you guys, just like my Henry glass here. You like that? Did you like how smooth that was? Yeah, that was good. Henry Repeating Arms, by the way, if you guys don't know, protect and provide. God, I love Henry. And also, what's in the glass? Most of you guys know I'm a huge Scotch drinker. But I decided to try something, and like I said, to be completely transparent, I got shipped a bottle of bourbon recently, and I'm like, okay, if somebody's going to offer me a bottle of bourbon, I'm not going to say no, right? So what was it? 2A bourbon. 2A bourbon. I tried it, and I'm like, this is actually really good. I would have been completely honest with them if I didn't like it, if it tasted a little fresh, like I know that sounds weird, but like if it's a young whiskey, let it age a little bit longer, but this stuff is actually really good. All right, so just like the live streams that you guys used to know me in, yes, I'm going to be responding to your comments, questions, things like that. I know some of you are probably wondering, Clint, will there be like a weekly live stream? Guys, there might be more than a weekly live stream, okay? So just stay tuned. And what can you expect on my YouTube channel? A lot of content that you might find familiar, but a lot also that is going to be quite different than I think you might be used to, at least coming from me. You might see some things that are more vlog style, like me learning how to do more homesteading. In fact, I actually just got back from a week-long horsemanship camp. Did you hear that right? Horsemanship camp. Your boy is inspired by a man by the name of Drew Wallace. He goes by the Ranger Cowboy on Instagram. He is a competitive horseback cowboy action shooter, and he and I have been DMing and talking, and he keeps throwing horses in my face like, dude, you got to get a horse. You got to do this. You're so close with Henry. You know how to shoot. I've seen you run single action. Like, you can do this stuff, man. And I went to a clinic, audited a clinic, watched some people train a little bit, went to a week-long horsemanship camp this past week in Montana at the McGinnis Meadows Ranch, and it was incredible. In fact, I'm actually going to be posting up a review on that on my Instagram. I'm just going to come, just kind of talk a little bit what my experience was, because you're talking about a guy that has like literally zero experience when it comes to horses, other than helping take care of them some at like a local equestrian center, and that does stuff with like vets and everything, which is pretty cool. And I've taken like 3 lessons, before I went, and we did some real Yellowstone shit. It was cool as hell. I want to save quite a bit of it for the review, but yes, I actually like moved cattle on the side of a mountain. I got a resist all hat and everything. I'm pretty much a cowboy now, all right? Anyway, let's go ahead and get on over to the comments, all right? So first of all, Geo, I love to see quite a few of you guys that have been following since I was a part of Classic, for the past 6 years. And Geo is one of them here, and I'm glad you're watching, man. Appreciate you. Jacob, I love you as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate you also. Mark's Despot, sub, notifications on. Let's go, Magdump Morgan. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. watching that, you know, the farewell video, I watched it, and there's so many comments. I've literally, I thought about doing like I react to my own farewell video. I just think it'd be me crying most of the time. So decided not to do that, but I can tell you why they included some of the things that they did in the farewell video. Like, for instance, that M1A, the M14 that we collaborated with Fulton Armory and Aimpoint on. That giveaway video is my favorite giveaway video to date. The significance behind the rifle for Sergeant First Class Randy Shughart. And that was when Ryan was actually editing the videos, and the piano keys hitting at the same time when I was pulling the trigger. That's art. That's art. I don't care what you are. YouTube monetized me because that is art. All right. And that's all there is to that. I know that was like none of my work, just me pulling the trigger, but I'm just saying. All right. So, and then Alec, the videos with Alec, he and I, you know, no offense to anybody else there, of course, you know, I love everybody over there for the most part. But Alec and I definitely had the best on-screen chemistry. Alec, he and I are still in touch, by the way. I'm trying to convince him to come up to New Hampshire. Let's do some shooting together. I'm sure if I were to say, hey, let's do a tour of SIG together, he'd be like, all right, bet, I'll be there. You know, so maybe, right? Alec, if you're watching, comment, let the people know, okay? But the cinnamon challenge, there are some things he wouldn't do, like spicy stuff, right? He would not do spicy stuff, little bitch. But that's all right. That's all right. All right. Oh, man. Tuned LGT, I knew that subscribing here would pay off. You're up 150 subscribers since I joined like an hour ago. I personally don't even know where I'm at right now, but thank you all. Literally every last one of you. When I first started this channel, I knew I would be doing my own thing eventually. And so I started it, and I would comment every now and then on one of Classics videos, as I often did before. And I wanted to start over completely new. Some of you probably noticed I had actually another YouTube channel as well, but I wanted to start over completely from scratch and just leave all that behind. And so that's exactly what you're seeing here. So thank you all for legitimately coming over and watching and viewing and supporting, you know. So thank you so much. By the way, if you like the shirt, not sponsored at all, but I just like supporting Pro 2A individuals, and Maj Touré, who's got a Black Guns Matter. This is one of his shirts, anti-gun club. He's also got the Make Politicians Afraid Again baseball tee that I also have, and also the All Gun Laws Are Unconstitutional tee, which I also have. So awesome stuff, you know, if you like this style, you know what I'm saying? So thank you guys so much. 544 subscribers. We are just starting. Yeah, here's the really exciting thing for all of you that are joining right now. Hopefully, you're joining at the beginning of my channel. And it'll be really cool to, again, hopefully, fingers crossed, grow, and you guys kind of like grow with me. You guys get to kind of like join me on this adventure that I like to call life, and you guys are going to be there for just about every step. Some things, you know, you don't need to know about, right? But other things, a lot of things, you guys are going to definitely be a part of, and I think it's going to be pretty fun, you know, especially when it comes down to my fights for the Second Amendment. I think you guys are going to see quite a bit happening there. So again, stay tuned. All right. Oh, man. Let's see here. AK all day. We still here for the long run, Clint, on wherever your journey takes you in the 2A, brother. One thing to clarify, there's a second channel on your name with MagDump in the username. Is it legit yours? Depending, like I mentioned before, I had another one, and that, don't even worry about it. I think I unlisted pretty much all the videos there and everything. I just can't delete the channel. So it is what it is, but this is obviously my official channel. So there you go. All right. Yellow green. See, this is what I don't want, right? Classic Firearms died today. No, Classic Firearms did not die today. Classic Firearms will always have a special place in my heart, is what I'm trying to say. And let me explain Classic Firearms for you guys really quick. Ben, the owner over there, Rick, Robbie, Ryan, you know, Grant, John, the multiple Johns that we have, the whole warehouse staff, everybody over there. You wouldn't understand if, when I say this, I know it sounds ridiculous because everybody's probably heard this in the workplace. Family, right? The family dynamic. Classic Firearms didn't die today. I just went my own way. And Classic will, like I said, always have a special place in my heart. If it wasn't for Classic Firearms, I'm confident I would have done something in the Second Amendment community. I just don't know what, but that's where I got my start. And I don't know where it goes from here. I hope to great things, and I ultimately hope to the, I guess you could say the disappearance of the ATF, right? I mean, that's like my goal, and so who knows, right? And I will always appreciate Classic and the team over there for helping me get to where I'm at today. I'm glad they provided the platform for me to exercise my Pro 2A voice and bring you some entertaining content on top of that. And also there are some parts that I'm not happy about, like parts where I've spent in the bathroom throwing up because of the spicy chips and all that stuff. That sucked. Regret that. But it's still funny to laugh at, okay? So there you go. R Jones 556, welcome back. Appreciate it. Love that logo, by the way. By the way, if you guys are local up here, New Hampshire, Massachusetts area, stuff like that, I just want to shout out Monadnock Firearms. They're a local gun shop that I have been frequenting because I still need a home. And the local gun shop up here, Monadnock Firearms, they have all sorts of great inventory and everything that I've already done some shopping there, put it that way. So, I gotta, if a manufacturer, oh, and by the way, I want to throw this out here because this is something that I think some channels might lack. I want to go ahead and announce right now the pillars that I'm going to be building my brand on, okay? I have taken notes. I have talked with business developers, things like that, because I want to bring to you guys some of the most authentic, transparent, and educational, twofold, educational content there is. And what I mean by twofold on the education aspect is I'm going to be learning a lot too, as I have been these past several years that I've been involved with firearms in this industry. Ever since I was a kid, I've been a student, right? A student of the gun, a student of, well, manufacturing and machining, things like that, just how things work. And so I'm going to keep that same mindset going forward as well. And I want to be transparent with you guys. If somebody sends me a gun for free, if somebody's trying to pay me to review a gun, I'll let you know. At the same time, I'm going to be transparent with manufacturers as well. And before I drop anything negative, I'm going to give them the chance to redeem themselves, right? Because I don't want to, well, soil relationships or anything like that, but also I want to give everybody the opportunity to do the right thing if something's been wronged, right? And I think that's fair, if you ask me. Also, well, I want to be authentic. How I run my gear is exactly how I plan on running my gear, either in competition, in combat, if you will, in everyday scenarios. So what I carry every single day, again, my SIG 365 Legion with my Alpha Omega Kydex holster, that's what I carry every day. And just because I also partner with Alpha Omega Kydex doesn't necessarily mean that I'm just going to always be forcing their product. I'm going to be very transparent with you guys about who I partner with, who I'm working with. Henry Repeating Arms. I'm very excited about something big coming there too. So again, stay tuned, all right? So what you'll get from me is authenticity, transparency, and a continuing of education when it comes to all matters Second Amendment. And other things. Your boy got chickens and ducks, thanks to my fiance. And, well, we built a coop, and it's pretty freaking dope. Well, I say we built, again, transparency, we hired, but just want to throw it out there. This entire idea of independence and self-reliance and things like that, well, I'm taking to heart, right? So, again, a lot of talking, I know, but it's my live stream, and, well, you can click off anytime you want. I hope you don't, though, because I will be getting to more and more of your comments, like Tanner here, who's welcoming back. Thank you, Tanner. It's always good to see you as well, man. Pogues, 8 minutes until my boy starts spitting. That's funny. Thank you so much. By the way, you guys probably also noticed that in that video, it said that my twins were just a few days shy of 10 months old. And just to kind of age that video for you all, because quite a few of the comments that I saw, were, some of you guys follow me on LinkedIn as well, follow me on Instagram. You saw my partnership with GOA, though it wasn't very clear if I left Classic at that point in time, but you saw my LinkedIn update, and quite a few of you were commenting like, hey, he's still posting with Classic, so I guess he's still there. Videos can be recorded way in advance before they are published, right? So that's what happened. It said that my twins were turning 10 months old. I do have a boy and a girl that I am absolutely in love with. And no, they're actually now a few days shy of 1 year old. So there you go. Oh man. Let's see here. Where's our Pookie Bear? I am here. Kyle comes. Hello there, General Kenobi. And there's the nerd in me coming out. All right, so there it is. Kyle, good to see you again. It is time. Maine, I can also honestly say Alex now is, you know, a neighbor. So there you go. Justin, good to see you as well, man. Glad to have met you. Let's see here. Tyler, hey bro, cheers to you, homie. That right there is one of my best friends. Love you, man. Let's see here. Justin again. Whoa, you're on TTV. Yes, it is up there. Sean, I read your comment on the farewell video, and it literally like moved me to tears. For those of you that don't know, Sean won our 1 million subscriber giveaway, the Barrett 50, like one of the biggest giveaways, and your comment meant a lot, man, and it's cool to have kind of like, you know, gotten to, like, we haven't met, but I'm sure if we meet one day, it's going to be like, oh, long lost bros type of thing, right? It'll be pretty cool. But no, it's not the end of Clint. That's absolutely sure. I am here. I'm with you guys, and I'll be bringing you guys all sorts of fun stuff very, very soon. All right. Let's see. What up, Clinton from Philly? What's up, Aaron? Battleborn or Battlebean 762. Welcome to New Hampshire. Appreciate it. Gio, I've been great, man. Thank you so much. Nice MGT hat. So this is Christian Craighead. Started. If you guys don't know who Christian Craighead is, they call him Obi-Wan Nairobi. He is the operator, the SAS operator that stormed the Nairobi hotel back, when was that, like 20 teens, and he started his own brand called the Ministry of Defense, and well, this is the Blackbeard's boarding party thing, and I was like, I want to support him. I listened to his interview on the Sean Ryan Show, which I think is an excellent podcast, by the way. Sean, if you're watching, which I doubt you are, but I hope to have you on my podcast one day. But listened to his entire story, and it was incredible, and I was like, I want to support this guy. So again, other people that I find that are pro two-way, you know, just pro America, I want to support. So, you know, Christian Craighead, and you know, again, Black Guns Matter, Maj Touré. Like I said, not affiliated whatsoever. Just wanted to do that, right? Let's see here. Tofu said, nice. Bro, Classic was my entry into GunTube, and it was because of you. Picked my first gun because of you, of the Combat Master video. That's funny. But thank you. And it's really moving, too, how many of you guys said that I have been an inspiration for builds, for your getting into the firearms community, to, again, building your own guns, just all of it. It's awesome, right? It's also really moving when some of you have DM'd me and said, bro, because of your last video, because of what you said in this post, whatever, I went ahead and messaged, emailed, called my legislator, my representative, and I let them have it about supporting this anti-2A bill. And that's right there. It's like, that's what I'm talking about, right? So, oh man, appreciate it, guys. Tanner's asking about super chats. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so there's probably not going to be any super chats. But I thank you guys. Really appreciate it. I don't know what Rumble's like, if Rumble is, you know, doing that or not. In fact, Rumble, I want to make sure it's working, right? Want to make sure it's live and everything. But yeah, apparently it's working. There you go. Cody, I see you. Yeah, thank you so much, man. And I'm sure it would come over to StreamYard the moment, that I'd get to it. But I see you, Cody. Cody Blees, good to have you back, Clint. After the day I've had, it's nice to be able to join like-minded people and talk guns in our current events. Any new guns you're looking forward to? Thanks, Cody. And yes. So since the transition, go ahead and make the jokes. Screw it. Just make the jokes. Since moving up here, I have, like I said, been doing a little bit of business. There's been a couple of new Berettas that I've picked up that I'm really excited about. Well, obviously the Honey Badger SD. Oh, and just because I know so many of you would probably be asking, there's the... I got to remember that's back there. It's okay. It was only a shot glass. There's the Mark 18. Oh, God. If that's any omen as to how this is going to go, we're in for one hell of a ride. Anyway, there's the Mark 18. And what fell, by the way, I don't think YouTube will shut this off. It's only a mortar round, all right? It's been shot, though. And it was a blue body anyway. So there you go. Nothing else broke, all right? Oh, except this is also really important. Oh, God. Don't want that to get dirty. That's my Thunder Ranch certificate for the Urban Rifle, the AK Urban Rifle course. So I need to keep that nice and fresh, too. All right, cool. The other Clint. All right, there you are. Well, I'm the other Clint in that regard. Oh, man. Let's see here. Leonard Washington, Clint the GOAT. Thank you. R. Jones 556. Rob, you're awesome. 2A bourbon is fantastic. You would know, wouldn't you? Since you were on my patio sipping it with me, yes, you would. Bourbon, the only answer, right? Glad you're back on. Hell yeah, Gerald. And it will be happening. There'll be more live streams to come and all, right? And this one, compared to what I usually do, will be relatively short. I'm going to keep it just about an hour or so because I didn't know when the farewell video was going to drop. So, I just figured I'd probably do a live stream if I was available to kind of talk about it. And so many of you commenting, I'm going to try to respond to as many of those comments on the farewell video as possible. But last I checked, it was at 1100 something. So if all you get is a like, just know I appreciate it. I love you. Thank you. And thank you. All right. So there you go. Will I be doing gun videos? Tyler, yes, absolutely I'll be doing gun videos. Obviously, YouTube recently changed their policy again, age restricting some stuff. Whatever, I'll work around it. I'll figure it out. As you guys know, I can be pretty flexible when it comes to doing content and making sure that I can, again, spread the good message of our Constitution, our natural rights, and of course, that amongst them is the Second Amendment. And I'll use the First Amendment to the best of my ability to talk about them all when I get the chance, all right? Tanner Sitterman, again, Tanner, love you, dude. Lever guns for sure. Oh, yes. I may have acquired a few more recently as well, so you'll see. All right. Brendan, what's up with you as well? Armed veteran, you got my support. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Cowboy Clint, yeehaw. Yeah, Maddie, that is absolutely for sure. Let's see here. Kyle, so you're going to work for Moms Demand Action, just not the anti-gun group. That's right. Didn't you see my shirt? I am the anti-gun club. All right. Thank you. Roman, hey man, I sent you a DM on Instagram, but I just want you to know how much of an influence you've been on me and a few friends. Thank you for everything. Can't wait to see what is to come from you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. 2A Bourbon Fan Club. How about that? 2A Bourbon, you're the best, Clint. Thank you guys again. Again, there's been no money exchanged between the two of us whatsoever. They did send me a bottle of bourbon, however, and I thoroughly enjoy it. In fact, I'll probably be needing another bottle soon, but that's okay. And it is really good. Like I said, I've always been more of a Scotch guy, but when you find a good one, that's a good one. I also recently picked up, it's been a while since I had a bottle of Booker's. I picked up a bottle of Booker's recently. And some of you also know that back in March, I did like a month of sobriety as well. And that's just because every now and then I think it's kind of good to kind of go through a cleanse. And one thing I said to myself is also, I'll drink after March, but I'll never get intoxicated again in my life. And I've been tipsy, so it's like I gotta walk that line there, Clint, back down some a little bit. But it's good, I think, to keep a sober mind, and especially in this day and age where, how many times have I said before, evil exists and you don't know when it's gonna strike, and I'd much rather make sure that I'm on top of my game than not, right? And so just keep that in mind. If you guys are going out partying, drinking, stuff like that, don't get me wrong, I love to party, right? For those of you that see me at SHOT Show and whatnot, you know I like to party. But it's good to keep them a good solid state of mind as well, right? So there you go. Keyblade Master, love your work, man. Thanks for helping me get into guns. Again, this means so much. How many of you guys are, you know, put a little bit of a blame on me when it comes to your either enthusiasm or getting into guns. That's awesome, and legitimately, like, the biggest reason as to why I'm continuing on making content and starting my own channel and all that type of stuff, because that, knowing that I've inspired, you know, so many other people to not only exercise their Second Amendment right, but to actually like fight for it too. Yeah, I'm not going to ignore that. And that's so significant. So thank you. And I'm going to continue on. All right. Dillagaff, Clint, the man, the myth, the Lee Enfield to my 1903. Good to see you again, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Gio, again, you've got my full support, man. Honestly, can't wait for all the great things you got coming. Thank you. Appreciate that. Are you in the Monadnock region? If so, I think we're basically neighbors, MRI. I won't say exactly where I am, but if you know Monadnock Firearms, you know I'm probably in the Monadnock region. So there you go. Keyblade Master Miss Alec. Yes, Alec is awesome. Like I said, we've been in touch. Let's see here. Gio, your top 5 fights for Alec with the best. And that's why so many, I think, of the like videos that were shown in the farewell video were with me and Alec, and getting, and this is some of the fun stuff too, like with Matt and Katie tasing me and just everything that was going on those days. Oh my God. Fun times, all right? Yeah, love that guy, right? Let's see here. Scott, good to see you again. Clint, me boy. Oh, man. Let's see here. We've got another one, not gray, but brown man. I only know you through CF since I'm fairly new to guns, but looking forward to seeing your content. Appreciate that, not gray, but brown man. Jennifer, oh, my heart. All right. Just wanted to say, hey, the video was hard to watch. Miss you. Jennifer, I love you, and I miss you guys. And yeah, Jennifer obviously is part of the classic team. And shit, I was going to try not to. I'm good. Thank you, Jennifer. I miss you guys, and I hope you're doing well also. T-Sim, I am with you, Clint. Thank you so much. We've got Ryan. Congrats. Thank you. CMMG. Well, that's exciting. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Good luck in everything. Is this Mike? Is this you, Michael? CMMG. Well, you guys already know CMMG likes to support the 2A, right? CMMG likes to support individuals that also like to support the 2A, like my dear friend Jared over at Guns and Gadgets, who will also be at Goals this year, by the way. Just going to go ahead and throw that plug out there. So you need to get signed up if you'd like to meet Jared and probably have a drink with him and I both. There are a lot of individuals, companies that will be a part of it. Follow goals_con, C-O-N. If you want to see a little bit more and get a little bit more information about who all will be there. Also, you know, gun owners, at gun owners, you know, Gun Owners of America, to find out more who will be there. And again, CMMG, love you guys. Love y'all stuff. And yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on y'all too. See what kind of new stuff y'all got coming soon, all right? So there you go. Thank you, CMMG, for tuning into the live stream. Let's see here. Sean again. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him cheesing. Look, right. Oh, other side. I keep forgetting that sometimes, like, I don't know where to point. Sean cheesing with his Barrett and his CF shirt from when he won that giveaway. How freaking cool is that? Stoked to see what's to come. Yeah, man. We've got Roman Monda. Clint, you're the man no matter where you're at. Appreciate that. You got that special thing that helps connect to the viewer and help the 2A community. You know, thank you. I appreciate that. And believe me, it wasn't easy at the beginning. You go back and watch some of those first videos that I did, and you guys are probably like, where's Ben? Where's Ben? Where's Ben? Because this guy sucks all the time. And, well, I'm glad you won't have to ask, where's Clint? Because you'll know I'm right here, all right? So there you go. Golden Web, my man. You'll do great things, my man. Dude, first of all, there's a really cool collaboration coming up very soon with Golden Web and Classic and LMT maybe. So you guys keep an eye out for that. Hate that I'm missing it, all right? But I am excited to see what's to come. And I'll definitely be tuning into that video because I am excited for that. Hopefully it all goes well. Right? But Mr. Golden Web, I hope to be seeing you soon. All right? Great. We've got Brandy Chandler. Good to see you again as well. Brian, well, coming in spicy, I see. Love that. Thank you. And yeah, he was. Would you consider joining Pepperbox? I don't know what Pepperbox is. Should I know? And if I had to guess, it's like Fresh Chef, but for different styles of pepper or peppers. All right. Obviously, that's not what it is. I think it's probably a self-defense thing. Would I consider joining Pepperbox, or is it a social media thing? See, I don't even know what it is, so let me look it up, and then maybe we'll have to see, all right? Okay. Lenny Stubbs, hey, Clint, good to see you and hear from you. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. On Facebook also. A lot of you guys are saying, looking forward to what's next. And that's Mike. Good to see you, Mike. So that's going to be, I think you guys will, I hope you'll enjoy it. If you've liked the content that I've been associated with in the past, then, or what I've done in the past, then it's me, hi. So hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. What's the YouTube channel? Oh yeah, you're on Facebook. I was just say it's where you're watching, Scott, but no, it's Clint Magdump Morgan, right? Or just Clint Morgan. Just look it up. If you're on Facebook, I'm also streaming on Facebook right now for as long as that'll last. We'll see. So you can just look up Magdump_Morgan there. I can probably even put the link in the chat for you guys. In fact, that's probably like the easiest thing to do. Why haven't I done that for y'all? I can do that right now. And so here you go, link in the chat and send. Sending. The internet's working, I promise. Okay, there it goes. All right, great. So continuing on over here. Zayre's Target Master, man, it sucks you're gone, but I'm happy for you and your family. And let me throw something else back out there also. When it comes to Classic, if they'll have me back on their videos at some point in time, or, a cameo here and there, I don't think you've seen the last of me on Classic Firearms. You might see me in the background of one of their videos when they're covering some shows, and I might be making inappropriate gestures, with my body behind Kaya or something. But no, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think, we didn't divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still have nothing but love for Classic. It's just hard to... Well, for those of you that have a family and you're also working a full-time job, you realize that there's not really a work-life balance. It's work and you find time for life somewhere. Well, I really love my kids, and that's not to say that I'm just in a really blessed situation to where I can work from the bunker and spend a lot of time with my kids and my wonderful fiance as well. And that's what I really wanted to prioritize. And guys, remote work is a lot more difficult than you would think. So, you know, it is what it is. But there we are. Let's see here. Let's continue on over here. We've got Raven Ruiz. Glad to see you're continuing YouTube. I started shooting and buying guns since last October, and you have been a pinnacle part in my gun decision making. You're going to do some great things, man. Thank you, Raven. Appreciate that. And all I got to say is I hope you've got a diverse collection, all right? Because not one gun will do everything, but a few can get close, all right? So you got to have like at least a few for different occasions or situations, or, you know, different roles, you know? So get one or two that do you well, and then bump those numbers up, all right? Insert Matthew McConaughey meme here. Those are rookie numbers. Bump those up. Hopefully that didn't just mess up the audio. All right. Oh, man. We've been on for about 40 minutes now, too, so about 20 more minutes, so I'll get to some more recent comments and everything. And one thing I will do, you know, while I can, is comment or respond to all the comments on my videos, all right? So on the, when this video is published, and you guys can go back and watch it and whatnot, if I didn't get to your comment during the live chat, comment it down below if it's something that you really have a question about or something, and I'll get to you. At least I'll try my best. All right, don't hold me completely to it. Again, to those pillars that I want to build my brand on: authenticity and transparency, education. That I want to be transparent with you right now and say I will try my best to get to all of them. All right, so let's do that. Let's go. RS says, thank you, Lenny. GOA down with the ATF, and pistol braces are back. Yes, they are. In fact, if YouTube wouldn't immediately end this live stream, I would totally shoulder either my AP5 or my SIG Rattler or my CZ Scorpion. I think those are actually the only braced guns that I own at this point. So yeah, all right, cool, thanks. All right, John Rohrbaugh, I think I said that, Rohrbog. Please don't unsub. Subbed an hour ago and now a live stream. Glad to see you're not leaving us. No, I am not leaving you guys, right? There might be a little bit of a lull until I start launching some regular content, but don't worry. Like I said, at least weekly live streams, weekly videos. Those are the plan. If not multiple videos, we'll see, right? And of course, you guys might be wondering what the quality might be like. It's just me. Like, it's just me. I might have an editor help me at some point, but expect pretty much one and done videos that are going to be as easy as possible for me to edit, and I'm not an editor, like at all. Like, so bear with me, all right? So yeah, it's just me. Maybe if I, you know, get a friend that I can pay, you know, $20 to stand behind the camera and hold it while I'm doing something, maybe, we'll see. Or, you know, a bottle of bourbon or something, and you know, for 2 videos, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, obviously I might be working with a few other people, so you'll see when something really exciting drops what that might look like. So again, just stay tuned, all right? Just stay tuned. All right, there we go. Lenny also saying you need some of that 2A bourbon. Check them out, man. Just look them up, 2A bourbon. I think you'll be pretty happy with it. And let me know too, because I know everybody's palate is different. You guys might get it and be like, Clint doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Or some of you guys might be like, wow, this is some of the best whiskey for this price that I've ever had, okay? And it's not like out of the ballpark expensive either. I mean, when I said I bought a bottle of Booker's earlier, this is more affordable than Booker's, okay? So there you go. Let's see, my guy, respect. Thanks again, Sean. Cody, there it is. So Cody, now I'm getting to your comment on Rumble. Appreciate it. Hope to catch you at some of these gun events someday. Life's changing so fast these days, but I'll get there doing my own content someday. Well, that's awesome, Cody. When you do, let me know. I know you had a channel at some point, or you had your own content making something. Drop it down in the comments again so I know exactly what that is, all right? Let's get back over here. a Glock Knuckle 69. Can't wait to see your channel grow, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let me get to a couple more. Like I said, there's not going to be a whole lot, you know, I'll try to get to as many as possible here, which honestly, look, y'all are here at the beginning. If I can't get to all the comments in the live chat, that's a great start, right? That's a great start. So there you go. Let's see, Garnett West, Clint giving us Prac app videos. LOL. I mean, gonna get there. Roman abolished the ATF. There it is. Angelo Tornetta, good to see you, brother. Good to see you as well, man. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Garnett West, you deserve it, man. Family is healthy for the mind. You don't want to look back and say you could have done more for the family. Yeah, exactly, right? You know, Able Defense Mike, work-life balance, bro. You made the right choice. As hard as it is to do your own thing, God bless you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see here. There he is. 2A Ways here on Rumble. 2A Ways. Once I'm off of here, I'll give you a follow, man. In fact, I might be able to find you somewhere on here quick, but yeah, I'll figure it out, okay? There it is. By the way, I see that we've got Jessica Simp 44 commenting on Rumble. I'm just not seeing them come over on StreamYard. So, oh, yeah, well, there they are now that I'm looking for them. Okay, how about that? But hey, I'll find them. Hello, Mr. Clint on Rumble. Dude, it's always good to see you, man. Appreciate it. Remember me? I'm the Jessica Simpson super fan that candidly supports the 2A. Yeah, of course I remember you, man. It's hard to forget a handle like Jessica Simp 44. I'm just throwing that out there, all right? So thank you so much. Appreciate it. And Pepperbox, apparently, here it is. I'm trying to find Cody. There it is. Pepperbox is a streaming app made by Donut Operator and the Unsub Gang with lots of the Gun Guys content on there. Well, that seems like a smart thing to do. So stay tuned. Nick Cipriano. I'm glad ITX didn't get you this time. Dude, so I met Nick here at ITX. He's in the Marines as well. And we met at ITX. And it was kind of funny because it's one of those things where, well, this happened a few times at ITX where I'm sitting at in the chow hall, sitting at a table, just enjoying my lunch or dinner or whatever it was, or breakfast, I don't even remember. One guy comes up and I don't know why you guys do this, but you guys, a lot of y'all, hey, are you Clint Smith with Classic Firearms? I'm Clint. I'm Clint Morgan. I'm not Clint Smith. That happened. Not Nick didn't do this, but I just thought that was really funny. And I'm like, yeah, and you know, there it is. But Nick, this was a similar type of thing, and he's like, dude, I love your content, and we started talking guns, and we became friends, and here we are. So, so that's that. But Nick, it's good to see you as well, man. Appreciate that, and good to see Tanner supporting Cody over here. 2A Ways, that's awesome as well. Yes, I do have a Rumble channel. I'm streaming on there right now. Actually, you can find it Mag Dump Morgan. Guess what, guys? I should probably drop that as well. That should, yeah. Here's my Rumble channel, again, in the chat. And there it goes. Last 4 characters of my username. Looks like the MP44. You know, that's subtle, and I like it. I like that a lot. That's dope. That's dope. Let's see here. Demetrius Tyros, good to see you. I've accidentally called you Smith as well in person. It happens. It actually happened recently, right? Isn't that when? Something like that. But yeah. Also, I want to shout out, you know, I saw that was pretty cool on Twitter, National Association of Gun Rights. Like, look, might be competition in some ways, but again, it's all an equal fight to preserve and fight for the Second Amendment. They tagged me on Twitter saying an end of an era with my last video that I'm in for Classic Firearms. And one of the other biggest things that I want to say I get asked a lot is whether or not I own Classic, and obviously I don't. And so I thought that was kind of funny because a lot of people assume that, and no, I treated Classic as if it were my own company and my baby. And like I said, obviously Classic still has a special place in my heart, and I hope it's not the very last video. And I think Ben was pretty wise with the choice of some of his words, because he said, you know, as a full-time employee, last video. I'm like, okay. So hopefully that's like you're a welcome back type of thing. But no, I again just super excited to be going out and yeah, and doing my own thing, you know. And like I said, stay tuned. I've got a really big drop that I think will be coming that I think you guys might enjoy, and you know, I think that's pretty much it, really. You know, jeez, that was Clint Smith. Remember when I mentioned Thunder Ranch? That's his signature right there. Oh man, that's funny. You put some respect on that name, all right? But there you go. Rohirrian Raider, glad you have your own channel now. Appreciate that. Thank you. All the tools it takes to make a quality channel is expensive. Cameras, microphones, software, lighting. It's a cost most people will never see, but it's definitely worth it. Silver britches. Yeah, you know, it's not cheap. That's for sure. So, like I said, bear with me, stay tuned, and hopefully you guys really enjoy the content I've got coming. I'm excited to do it. Obviously, I have a passion for this and all things gun related. You know, the past several years at Classic, I was able to kind of find my voice, right, and articulate a little bit better. And you know, something I want to do is be able to explain things and get somebody that's brand new to firearms excited and understanding what I'm talking about, while also getting these experts out there, these, you know, operators, if you will, even if they're just, you know, social media operators, stuff that they're also like, oh yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. And you know, oh yeah, you know what, I might try that on my kit. So that's my goal. Like I said, is to be authentic, transparent, educate all of us, including myself, most of all myself, always the student. So you'll see me still obviously taking courses and trying my best to record that and throw up blog posts and all sorts of exciting things. And if people find it valuable to also have me start releasing and talking about new product, obviously that's going to be stuff I'm going to be doing on this channel. And again, really excited to announce other collaborations coming soon, and you guys are just gonna have to stay tuned. I don't want to like say anything too soon and all of a sudden it fall through, because that would really suck, right? But yeah, so there you go. Misconception, I think, Bear Arms channel about YouTube going to ban gun content. I don't think so. All they did was age restrict more firearms content on a recent policy change, so there's that, right? Let's see here. Jessica sent Mr. Brandon Herrera's finalizes AK-50, and there's a video on that super cool gun. Yes, saw that, and that was also art. Just beautifully done. One of the best videos out there, which is also really cool. Whipple Coyote, good to see you, Josh, man. Good luck, man. I'm sure we will bump into each other again at some point. I am too. Absolutely, I am too, right? How about I react to the AK-50 video? Yeah, you know, how about I go and visit Brandon and react to it live? I think that would be kind of cool if you know, he'll let me do that, because I actually did annoy him quite a bit asking for updates. In fact, I think Classic had a video on that where he told me to lose his number, you know, so. But no, I think actually we could probably do something like that as well. But yeah, I think it's safe to go ahead and leave it off there. Josh, my man, what's up? Another Josh, back and back Joshes. Following, excited to see you succeed, brother. Thank you, man. That really, honestly means a lot. Josh and I also served together, or I say served together. We're no longer at the same unit. But dude, that really does mean a lot. Thank you, and I hope you and the family are doing well. Miss you guys. So, bam, Roman. New and exciting. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and start winding it down here because again, I'm approaching that hour mark and I just want to take some time. I've got some things coming up that I've got to attend to. And so, like I said, might be a little bit of a lull, but don't worry. Regular content posting will be coming soon. That'll be, of course, on all social media platforms. Everything that you can find in my link tree, which is on my Instagram. You'll find content there soon, regularly, which is awesome, because that, you know, who wants to subscribe to a channel that doesn't put out content, right? That's boring, and that's not what I'm going to do to you. So there you go. Okay, with that, as always, God bless you all. I appreciate literally every last one of you. Right now it's telling me I have 220 now, thank you, viewers watching live right now, which to me, and now my startup, is amazing. Again, how blessed am I to start this venture in a position that I'm in, with the support of my family and so many of others that I have considered friends that have grown into family. And I am truly humbled and honored to have you all here watching. So again, really exciting, big drop coming soon. Stay tuned for that. Really excited to be growing with you guys, and really excited again to actually hopefully see quite a few of you in Knoxville, Tennessee for GOA's first annual event, the Gun Owners Advocacy and Leadership Summit. That is Goals. So again, follow goals_con on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, do that. First of all, really quick, go follow all of the Pro2A hashtags as well, and other individuals. Show Instagram and the tech giants and all the social media bullshit that we want gun content, and we don't want to be silenced. We don't want to be censored. We don't need to be age restricted also, because let's be real, a lot of the firearms content creators are actually advocating for firearms safety and education, and that shouldn't be restricted to a younger audience. If anything, that should be promoted to a younger audience. So there you have it. If you disagree with that, you're wrong. That's my take. As always, appreciate every last one of you. God bless you guys. See you soon right here at Magdump Morgan. God bless. And one more cheers. See you guys next time, all right?